It is November of 2022, and of course, we are back here with an amazing BOGO opportunity. Buy one, get one. I remember when I first started with doTERRA, I was like, what is BOGO? Like, people have asked me so many times, what does BOGO mean? It's buy one, get one. However, this is never a buy one, get one with doTERRA, is it? It's always like a buy one, get way more than that. So this month, we have a box that you can purchase that is 4 oils that you are purchasing. In that box, you are going to get 10 oils, as well as one that is, a bonus Northern Escape, which we will dig into. It is a fantastic deal. It is $140. That works out to $14 an oil. If you are trying to build up a little, collection, meaning that you want to have more tools to be able to support your family, to be able to support yourself, and to, make all of the little gifts and the wonderful things that you're going to be able to bless your loved ones with during the holiday season, this is the way to do it at a super duper affordable rate. And as an aside to that too, if you're like brand new and you don't even know what the heck I'm talking about, and you need to get yourself an account so that you can buy everything that you want to do for 25% off, we're going to be able to hook you up with that completely for free. And you're even going to get free shipping today. So this is a really wonderful thing. I have some great friends with me as usual today. We have our lovely partners, Miss Diana and Miss Joan. So Miss Diana with Wellness is Essentials. She's always got all the answers. I don't know if you guys watched her earlier this month. We just started calling it the Diana Show. She hooks us up with all of our emotional needs, our skin. I mean, we should all be like gorgeous and emotionally sound because of our friendship. Well, she really does add a lot to us. So hi, Miss Diana.
Hi, I'm ready. I'm excited to BOGO today. Yeah. Woohoo.
I know, it's so much fun, right? And then keeping us all limber and mentally like, ohm. Is that a thing, Joan? Can I just say that? Like
You
mentally
can
like,
totally say that.
all right, there
Totally.
we go. We've got Miss Joan from BosqueOm Essentials here.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to BOGO. Woo!
I know, we're so excited. My name is Kari with RavensNestEssentials, and we're just gonna dive right in. Guys, ladies, what about this BOGO has got you fired up the most as far as like the deal, what you're already seeing? What do you want to share before we dig into the specific oils themselves?
I'll jump in. These are great. I mean, when I first saw it, I'm like, wait, what's in there? And I'm like, wait, Roman chamomile is in this box. I love Roman chamomile, and honestly, I've been eyeing mine, and it's a little low, and I was checking my inventory list, and I don't have a backup, so that's super exciting. I use these oils a lot, and there's some real standbys, and then there's the absolute treat. If you have yet to try Northern Escape, it's fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous. So
I totally
it's
agree.
great. What we're seeing so far is great, and we'll explain to you what we're not seeing. And how it all works.
Right?
But yeah,
so
what I'm seeing, these are great. I actually just ordered a Cassia because I was out. So now there'll be a spare, which is fantastic, because there's nothing worse than like not paying attention. And I'm a queen of this, not paying attention and running out of something that I use every day. And Cassia is one of those oils for me.
Yeah, for sure. How about for you, Miss Diana? What are your thoughts?
I mean, this is just, again, I love a deal. I love a deal. And this is a smoking deal. Smoking hot. You're getting 10 oils this week. So you're seeing the ones that are there. If you start today with the BOGO box and you get that Northern Escape. And if you had not put in your LRP, you can get a clove today too. So come on. I mean, that still requires the 125 PV in your items that you need, but there's a lot of items that are back in stock that are your regular things that you want to stock up on, like protein and skincare and oils, a bunch of different things that you may have been running out, for you, that are now back, so you can get them.
Yeah, we're going to share at the end of this video how, like, whether you have an account, whether you don't have an account, whether you're on LRP or you don't even know what the heck that is, we're going to show you how to take advantage of this deal and be able to get these oils into your home and serving you as soon as possible. For me, I'm with you, Diana. I like a great deal to be able to get Roman chamomile, which if you don't have an account, I think it's like $65. If you do have a 25% off account, it's $48, but I'm going to get it for $14. I mean,
Right.
yeah,
That's
I'm
the
okay,
really
I'm
exciting
okay with
part.
that. Yeah, it's really exciting. And these are full-size bottles, by the way, guys. These are not like little minis. This is not sort of like, oh, we're going to, talk you up and these are going to be sample size. These are all full-size oils, exactly what you would get if you were paying full price. So, what do you think? Should we dig into showing them what we know so far?
Let's dig in. Let's dig in.
So as Miss Joan alluded to earlier, we don't know all the oils yet, right? So how it works is this. You're going to purchase today or as while supplies last, okay? And that could run out right now. It could be already gone, or it could run out tomorrow or tonight in the middle of the night. I don't know when. But you can buy the box. And when you buy the box, you're going to purchase 4 oils. You actually just add it to your account. You put in that you want the BOGO box, and for free, you're going to get that 5th oil, which is the Northern Escape. However, after that, starting tomorrow on Wednesday, I don't know what day you guys are watching this, but on Wednesday, the 16th of November, 2022, there will be also one of the oils from this box announced, and then what oil you get free as its sort of partner friend that comes with it. What I love about our BOGO boxes is it's never the same oil. So it's not going to be buy a Cassia, get a Cassia for free, because who needs that, right? I mean, me, but you know what I'm saying? Like who you want to get other oils. So you're going to get an oil that is of equal, value or very close to equal value. And typically they kind of partner well, or you know what I mean? Or they kind of sit in the same household, not meaning that it's going to serve the same purpose for you, but it's probably going to be part of a similar recipe. Maybe it's an emotional focus, maybe it's a respiratory focus, maybe whatever it could be, right? So I love that about it. So watch this video if you the description box to see the daily oils that you can get. The other tip I want to throw out there is that you can get the box, you can get 5 of them, okay? But you can also get those daily oils. So like, for instance, I know for a fact when the On Guard day hits, I'll probably be getting a few. I don't even care what the other oil is. We use so much On Guard in my family that for the reduced price, I'm going to be stocking up on that. So that's what we mean by we don't know. We will find out the oils as the week moves on. This runs through the 19th of the month. So we have a lot of fun unfolding. If you would like to be notified of what those oils are each day, reach out to us. Our contact information will be in the description, and we can just send you a text, or we can get you hooked into our Facebook groups, which will be, of course, sharing recipes and tips and what they are as soon as we learn. We don't know until the middle of the night tonight, the same as you. So does that explain it right, guys? Did I miss anything?
I think that's right, because we'll touch separately on the enrollment, I assume.
Yeah,
Okay.
later on we will. Yep, for sure.
And the other thing, I know in the past, and maybe you guys know this, so in the past, when you put something like this on an LRP, and it's, got plenty of, if you're doing it today, it has plenty of PV to get you that free clove, because the box carries 140 PV. Usually then they'll tell you that they're going to swap it out with something else when the BOGO box is no longer available. So if you do that on a single LRP, just be aware that whatever they swap it out with is going to be basically kind of this value. So you need to be aware and watch that for the coming month. Just another little tip.
Yeah, I like to just create a whole new LRP, order it, and then after it's processed, delete that LRP to just rid myself of whatever it is, because I don't have to think about it, because I'm forgetful and I'll forget, and all of a sudden next month I'll be like, what is this? Oh yeah, so they do notify you a whole bunch, guys. It's just that I'm not paying good enough attention. So there you go. And I think a lot of people fall into that category.
Yes.
Diana, are you
I keep
waving
that,
your
I
hand?
keep that BOGO, that LRP as like a little BOGO LRP for the week, because usually I
Oh,
do want
so
some
smart.
extras.
Ah.
Like I want the singles and the pairings. So I'll like the each day, and then at the end of the promotion, I'll usually get rid of that LRP, but usually by then it's just gonna have like, you know, whatever, 3 Cassias or something on it.
That is so smart.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
smart. So we're going to dig in a little bit on LRP stuff here, but we're going to towards the end, because I know if you're not doing that, you're just like, I don't even know what these people are talking about. So we're going to move now into the actual oils, and then we'll give you guys all the tips and how we're doing it, what we got for points and yada yada yada. All that craziness is coming up for you. So Diana, I'm going to do that now. I didn't know. That's way smarter. It's way smarter. Okay, so our first oil that we're going to talk about is Cassia. This for me is, I don't know. Okay, we have recipes for things that call for cinnamon bark. Now, the cinnamon bark to me is a powerhouse, especially for our immune system. I use this in my Flume, which is a little recipe. If you need that recipe, it's like an immune booster. Reach out. We'll be happy to share that with you. However, when it comes to recipes like when you're cooking, and when you're making things, I actually prefer Cassia, and it is a really well-rounded flavor. The scent has everything that you want as far as like, you know, all that cinnamon bun slash, like it almost has a buttery tone to it. What do you guys using your Cassia for? I know, Joan, you use it every day, right? Don't you use it like in your morning?
It's in my coffee. It's in my
Yeah.
coffee every day. Yep, absolutely. I love Cassia. And it's very true, just as you said, Kari, the cinnamon bark, well, I really love it. That's a beautiful cinnamon oil, but you got to be ready for some serious cinnamon action with that, because it is strong, it's hot, it's intense, it's beautiful, but it's intense. And Cassia just has a little bit more of an earthy softness to it. Yeah, and I every day will use Cassia. I put a few drops on my coffee grounds as I'm brewing my coffee.
Yes, nice. I think it's Manny loves it on his coffee, and I do it from time to time too. It actually kind of adds a little sweetness, a natural sweetness to it too. And I mean, it's just Cassia. There's no sugar or anything like that. I don't mean to imply that, but
Yeah,
it's just beautiful. It's really good for you, and it is incredible in the diffuser. Just incredible in the diffuser. So we have a couple different recipes here for you, and you're getting that clove for free if you're on LRP this month. All you need is some ginger, and you've got a ginger snap cookie throughout your entire home in your diffusers. If you got that choo-choo train diffuser earlier, can you imagine ginger snap cookie diffuser blend coming out of your little choo-choo train? Yes, I love that. I love it. I know I'm a nerd, but I love that. Diana, how about you? How are you using your Cassia?
We're still on slide 1, just to let you know, so you
Oh,
can
yeah.
okay. Well,
the
I've
Cassia
moved through.
slide.
Okay, well, let me show you. All right, hold
We're
on,
still
everybody.
seeing slide 1.
Yep.
Okay, well, let me fix that. Because I've moved through 3 times now, and I don't know why it's not. Okay, let me start over with the sharing then, guys. Everybody be patient with me, and I will
And I'll talk about Cassia
Talk
while you
about
do that.
Cassia.
talk about the emotional benefits of Cassia,
So,
and I will get it up for you.
Physically though, it's wonderful for warmth and circulation. You can put it into a lotion and like put it on your feet when you have like cold feet, and it's like one of those nights when you're really just like, this is like icy feet time. So that's really nice. It's good for the tummy. It's great for the tummy, especially if you like, and I love to add it to coffee too, or any kind of like even cocoa. It's really good in cocoa as well. And so it's also, you know, just really like helpful in that cinnamon range for your, you know, supporting you having healthy blood sugar levels and stuff. So, it's really great for that and metabolism just in general. So, and of course the flavor is amazing. Susan makes these brownies that she puts a chocolate glaze with cassia in the glaze on the brownies. So they're frosted brownies. Like you could really eat, I mean, you're just in like a coma after this brownie, but
She's
it's
so good.
amazing. But it has
Yeah.
the cassia, and it's just, she says it tastes like hot buttered cinnamon. That's what she
It
says
does.
about the
Yeah.
cassia. So just to quote the Susan, she's our culinary guru that always has wonderful, you know, food integration that we love. So emotionally, what's awesome about cassia is that it is helping you to have gladness and courage in your heart and your soul, your spirit, you know, and it's really good for getting that confidence and that holding back, you know, of being shy, being timid and not trying to come forward. Cassia helps with that. Where, you know, it's really helping you with your fearfulness to bring you some self-assurance and encouraging you to try. Even if you make mistakes, just keep trying. You know, you fail your way forward. And you know, it just helps you to see your own value, your own potential, your own brilliance, and also discover your innate gifts and talents and shine your light. So cassia is a super supportive oil. Let's remember, as Kari said, that it is a hot oil. It needs to be diluted if you're going to use it topically. Be very careful, and also just do a little patch test. But usually you're going to be fairly good by using it on the bottoms of the feet. And my husband uses it every day, helps him with his blood pressure balance. So
Right. I was going to add in there, it is good for cardiovascular health. So either taken internally or otherwise, but yeah, it's, I know one of our colleagues, I believe, has a heart healthy blend that she uses, that her husband uses, and it has cassia in there. So if you're looking for some more details on sort of how to use it in that way, reach out to us.
Absolutely. Yeah, we can share those recipes and things with you in that way, via email or text, whatever you prefer, for sure. So now we are on the Cassia page. Am I right?
yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Now, do you see the ginger snap cookie?
I
user
do.
recipe? Okay, good.
And that fall leaves, that looks lovely.
Oh, doesn't it? With anything with cardamom, and I'm on board, right?
Anything with arbor vitae.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is so true. This is so
Yeah.
true. So this time we are going to feature, and we try to actually each time, but I wanted to feature, and Diana made a good point earlier of, you know, when you get a box like this, you can either give the oils as gifts themselves. You don't even have to give the whole box. You can just parse them out, you know, and decide how you want to do so. But also, if you buy this box, you can make, I don't even know, I want to say hundreds, but dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens of gifts. I mean, this recipe takes 2 to 4 drops of 4 drops of cassia oil. You're going to get you're going to make a lot of this stuff, right? This is a sugar scrub. People love to receive these types of gifts, but I love to be able to give them to all of the people in our lives. They're fun to do. They're fun to make with the kids even. It's a fun afternoon. You really feel good because you've been playing in your oils all afternoon when you make these. But also, it's a great gift for people who aren't necessarily wanting like an entire bottle of oil. Everybody wants a lovely sugar scrub. Everybody wants a nice lotion, or, you know, all of these different fun things, but yet maybe they're not going to want to make them themselves. So we wanted to share some great ideas with you guys today to help you with some ways to kind of check things off your holiday list, right? I know, Diana, we have in the past, and Joan, done many different recordings and ideas for DIYs and how to get busy. So check through our catalog of videos. But today we're going to share one great recipe for each of these. I know that Cassie is also really, really good in oatmeal. I have to say, I have to throw that out there before we move on to the next thing. But anything else that I'm missing on this? I love, Diana, you've been making sugar scrubs for a very long time. I mean, and with Aline, like, you guys have always made such real, you made one year, it was like a candy cane peppermint that was absolutely delicious. But this one sounds really nice with cassia, clove, and ginger, don't you think?
Yes, that looks
Definitely.
And
it's
so
such a way to make it stretch in terms of like you know, you can, you just need sugar. Like that's not difficult, and a little bit of oil. So
Yeah, yeah. And I like too that you can switch out to like a brown sugar
Mhm.
or a sea salt. You know, you're going to have so many great benefits from these. I just think it's fantastic. So, Diana,
And
as far as skincare goes, what would you say? Where would be the best place to use this, like on your body? I don't know that this sounds like a facial thing.
this is feet, knees, elbows.
There you go.
You can use it on your hands, but just be careful about that. Like maybe try to do just the back of your hands with this, as
Mhm.
opposed to getting it on this side of the hands or on the fingertips. So maybe just like rub it like the two backs of the hands together a little bit. And then just as you finish up, what you're going to want to do in order to have it not kind of clog the drain and stuff is to use a towel to take it off first before you like go ahead and rinse off. So just hold it in
Oh,
that
yeah,
little,
yeah.
like kind of scrape it off onto the towel that you're like a big towel, and then just drop that into the trash, and then do your rinsing and everything. And so
You
that
rinse your
way,
hand.
you know, you get the best results out of that.
I like too that you can divide the colors. So, you know, you can do like a brown sugar and a white sugar, you know, or you can, I wouldn't say to use any type of food coloring, but you know, you can
Mhm.
choose to do the brown sugar and the white sugar and kind of create like a really pretty design, like a little swirl or something in the jar, which is great. So this is, it's a fun, easy gift. I think that to make like one of those cute little short jars, I don't know what size that would be, you know, like the little
yeah,
short
Jelly
guy.
jar,
Yeah.
yeah.
little
Um,
tiny
it's
small
like
jelly jar.
a couple dollars, and honestly, I feel like I'm exaggerating with even that breakdown.
That, yeah, no, you get a whole pack of them. You get like an 8-pack of them, and it's like maybe $8. So,
Yeah, but I mean, even all the ingredients
or you
included,
can just reuse
gift,
your jars.
yeah,
Yeah,
each gift will cost you barely a couple dollars, and
yeah.
it's wonderful. You can put together a whole basket if you wanted to. Joan, you were
Recycle
going to
some
say
jars,
something?
reuse them, tie some cute fabric scraps or other kind of paper scraps
Mhm.
around it, and people will just find that gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah. Joan, did you have something you wanted to add? I feel like I cut you off
I
earlier.
was thinking that I know somewhere in our catalog of DIYs, there is a coffee scrub. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking this one would be, this
Oh,
recipe with coffee instead of sugar or salt
heaven.
would be
Yeah.
fabulous.
Let me tell you, I have, and I even have it with me while we're doing this whole traveling thing. The coffee scrub, I love it on my hands. It is so wonderful. And it just, every single time you open the jar, you get the aroma of the oils, but you also get the coffee, and it is absolutely incredible. It's also a really great way to introduce something like this, like the use of a sugar scrub or a salt scrub to the, I'm going to say more masculine or less wanting of, you know, self-care things in your life. Those people, my husband will do all of the sugar scrub. He'll do a mask. He doesn't care, but he really does love that coffee. And thank you for, you're so right. Cassia, clove, and ginger in that coffee scrub. And all you're doing, guys,
Yeah,
by the way, you're just grinding up coffee, right? And then you're adding the same way that you would with the salt or sugar. You're just adding it to coffee grounds, and it is amazing. It's so good. So next up we have Deep Blue, which is just such an incredibly powerful oil. This is one that is a lot of people call this their gateway oil to doTERRA, because it is such a huge powerhouse for pain relief, right? I mean, this is just where you want to go if you've got achy joints, achy back, achy muscles, any of the above. I really love it. I use it for pre-workout, post-workout. I even love it for respiratory support. I feel like it has so many wonderful benefits. You know, our Deep Blue rub is in our Deep Blue stick, and all of these things are such great tools, but it all starts with Deep Blue. And in this case, you're going to get a full 5 ml bottle of Deep Blue, which is how we normally sell it, right? In the 5 ml size. You can make roller balls. You can, I mean, look at, we've got some rollerball recipes right here for you. You can make lotions. You can do so much with this oil. This for me is one that I think is a wonderful gift for anyone in your life who does anything, kids with growing pains, athletes, elderly, all of these people can benefit from the use and love of Deep Blue. So what are you guys thinking? How are you guys using this? What have been the benefits in your household?
The thing is, you have to realize, like, and I'm sure Joan knows this too, like, to prepare before you go taking off on your hike or your walk that hurts your knees. Put it
Yeah.
on. Put it
Before.
on, make sure you're doing that before, and then like come back and then, do it again, repeat afterwards as like as a warm up and a cool down, kind of just there to support you so that you're kind of getting ahead of that whole situation before it starts swelling or bothering you. And then emotionally, it's the soothing blend is what it is, and it is just helps you resist avoiding emotions, helps you handle those physical discomforts that really cause you to start feeling down and not really helping yourself enough because you really need to at that point. And it just really is soothing of any kind of experience or something that is like causing that that inner tension that leads to you to have like a whole episode of discomfort in your body somewhere because you're having this inner tension. So even in the diffuser, this is amazing. And it has it has wintergreen, it has peppermint, it has all these things that are really good for they smell so like nice and crisp and beautiful for like this season is what I mean. So it's not something that's going to smell medicinal. It's going to smell good in the diffuser, and it's going to smell good on you as well.
Yeah, I like that we have the roller blend recipe here for you too, with the soothing support and then a hit reset. So unlike our other, by the way, in the diffuser, I mean, constant, so helpful. But having some rollerball blends, again, a great gift, but a great support. And I like that when we have blends with our BOGOs, because if you don't already have these oils in your collection or in your toolbox, this is going to greatly expand what you have access to because you're getting so many oils in that one bottle, right?
Yeah. And if you, for instance, don't have the other oils to make these two roller recipes, the soothing support and the hit reset, honestly, if you make a roller out of your Deep Blue, right, with just Deep Blue and a carrier oil, you'll find it's really helpful to use to be able to apply it. And get it on. If you're applying it with your hands, you definitely want to wash your hands very well afterwards, because inadvertently you may touch some mucous membranes, and that can be quite a shock to the system, so to speak, because there are some hot oils in here. So but you can make your own very simple roller just with Deep Blue and some fractionated coconut oil. And it's terrific for muscle support, muscle ease, muscle aches. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's so good. I like it for all of the pain things. But I also use it a lot for breathing, which I know is, but that's just how it's not our, to me, if you don't have the breathe blend, you can use this one in a very similar way. But I think it's just, I mean, having the lemongrass in that one is key to, really loosening those ligaments and helping you with that. I really think that Deep Blue has been, it's a gateway oil for so many people, and it has provided so much support for so many people for pain and ongoing issues. I agree with Diana. Definitely use it before. It will help you to not ever get to that point. And you'll be really, glad that you had it. I like also you can do a rollerball lid that you can just put on this little bottle. But I agree with Joan in that having it diluted is really nice. We also don't, with this one, I don't ever like put it in my hands and then put it on, mostly because I don't want to waste the oil. I just want to like apply it directly to the area that I need it on, and be able to move forward. So great, a great tool. And then We have here,
And it's a great
really,
gift.
oh,
Yeah.
it's a fantastic gift for anyone, right?
The roller
I mean,
balls,
anyone
because
who
it's very
move.
easy travel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
For
somebody
anyone
comes to
who
visit you and
moves.
you know they have to sit there on the, on the plane or whatever, and their neck gets cricked. Here you go. Here's a wonderful thing for you to go back home with, is a little deep blue roller.
Yes, absolutely. So here is another great recipe idea. I love this for having some deep blue, again, to soothe those muscles and aches. I'm going to throw out there, though, I honestly think the easier thing to do here would be to buy our unscented lotion and add the deep blue to it. I'm just going to throw that out there. Because while this is awesome, I just feel like it's so much easier to do it the other way.
Yeah. I mean, this looks like a whole lot of instructions. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm like,
It's a busy time. We're all moving into the crazy busy time of the year. So yeah, just put it in our unscented lotion and you're good to
print
go.
just got real small, right? Like font. But yeah, I mean, this is awesome. Like, go for it. It's really not that bad. It's just that I was like, whoa, okay. Only because, like, hello, our unscented lotion is exactly why we have the unscented lotion, is so that you can do this. So hey, but you do you, right? I mean, I don't even know. I think that it might even be cheaper to do the unscented lotion. I don't know. But this is still great. It's fun to have these different ideas. But deep blue and the Roman chamomile, I think, are, two really incredible oils to be getting for $14. It's really unbelievable. Actually, and same with, I don't know, they're all really good. They're all really, really good, guys. And who knows what we have coming around the bend, right? Okay. What do I even need to say?
It's
Right?
a classic.
We use so much On Guard in our lives. My family, we love this oil. This oil is a true, like, tool that I need to have with me at all times. We not only use the oil itself, but we use the family of products that come with On Guard, or that, you can get with On Guard, from hand sanitizer to, oh my gosh, the mouthwash, if you've never tried it, is heaven. I mean, everything that you can do with On Guard. It is just such a wonderful oil. I mean, for the longest time before we had the Abode collection, On Guard was my number 1 tool for even cleaning my home and disinfecting everything. And honestly, I still use it that way sometimes if I don't have the Abode on hand. But this is just, I think doTERRA could be a company and only make On Guard. Like, people could just have On Guard, like how Crest only has toothpaste or whatever, like they could just do On Guard and that would be enough, because this oil is so important. Our immune support with this oil has been just incredible. I love it so much. I truly sit in a place of gratitude that I have this oil in my life, with the kids and all the things that we try to and get to do in our lives. Being able to not be getting sick all the time has been huge. Diana's known me for a long time. I have 5 kids. There were times, like, cold and flu season would hit and the Barreras would be down for like 3 to 5 weeks, because that's how long it took the colds to go through my whole family. Hasn't been that way in years because of On Guard. So I'm sorry, I'll shut up and let you guys share how much you like On Guard, but it's just a gift. It's such a gift. Go ahead.
It's in my throat spray. I'm bringing that back up again.
No, you should.
I put the On Guard, the clove and peppermint in a bottle of, usually it's On Guard with a little spray top, and just a little bit of like fractionated or MCT oil, something that you can take orally, spray in the throat. It sticks to the throat and it just calms down all that throat clearing, coughing, the dryness, and just really calms that down. So got to say that one more time. Plus, or you can, if in a pinch, just add it to a little teaspoon of honey and just drink it like that, and just a little drop of the On Guard, and that will also help to coat that area and just really make you feel better in that moment. I mean, it's very dry in the winter.
Yeah, for sure. Joan, how are you guys? How are you in the fuzzy folks over at your house using your On Guard?
I'm checking because my injured fuzzy person is feeling much better and trying to get into some things that she is still not allowed to do. So
Oh
yeah,
no.
she's okay. The sofa behind me is the only soft furnishing in the house that is not barricaded off for her.
Oh.
So if I'm not paying enough attention, she'll go behind my back and try and get up on that sofa.
So if you don't know, Joan's dog had a little hip injury.
It's I won't go into it. She has disc issues in her neck. So many people can relate, but she has disc issues in her neck.
Okay.
But she's feeling much better. So yeah, for me, my primary use of On Guard is diffusing. So I have it this time of year, especially. I've got it going. I might have holiday joy, but I'll diffuse a lot of On Guard when it is cold and flu season, just as extra protection, like throughout the house. I recently learned of Diana's throat spray recipe, so I am going to put that together. I'm very excited about it. And of course, to take it internally anytime I feel, whether I've got I usually have everything for a full-on flume. And again, as Kari said, that's an immune support recipe that we put in veggie caps, and you can reach out to any of us for that. It just helps. It helps protect you, right? On guard, it means guard. And so the more you can get that into your system, especially when there's stuff going around and you don't have the time to be down and out sick, right? This is a fantastic oil, and you should have it definitely in your toolbox, and you should have spare. And definitely check out the other affiliated On Guard products, because I use a lot of them. I do. And then this is very exciting, this recipe here. Just saying.
Have you ever tried this? Because it's
I have not. I keep meaning to. And then I forget.
No.
This would make a great gift too.
Yes, it would.
So easy. It is so easy. And it is, look at that. We're back to 4 steps with a relatively good size font, right? This is so easy, and it is so delicious. I mean, my kids are like, can you make more, make more, make more? It's just, and what's great, I mean, I just love it. I just think I can't describe it. With the maple, it's like perfect. It just rounds out perfectly. It's delicious popcorn. You wouldn't think so, but it is. It really is. Yeah. So Diana, we all know, I mean, On Guard, obviously, all of the immune benefits that it's just such a wonderful, wonderful blend of oils, but it also is helping us emotionally to support, our emotional wellness. And what can you share with us about that?
Yeah, so On Guard is our protective blend, right? But that also means protection emotionally, right? We're going into this holiday where we're all going to be under one roof, and we want to avoid those patterns. We want to not get enmeshed, get sucked into the situation. So this gives you energetic protection, emotional shielding from perceived threats, energetic protection from any kind of like parasitic or domineering personality that is coming at you and trying to glom onto you. And it helps you to strengthen your inner resolve and yourself and maintain healthy boundaries, right? Saying no, avoiding the codependency behaviors that start to happen when people are gathered together and they just want to, that's their habit. That's how they've gotten through their life, and they want to suck you into it. So this helps you to just be strong in yourself and not do that. You can have your own integrity. You could stand up for yourself, and you can feel safe in your space and in your body. So, and also, like, especially in like a crowded situation and that sort of thing, it helps to kind of put up the little, this is my space. This is my little On Guard space. And people, they actually notice it. They stop and they kind of it makes them take a pause. So it's really
In a
great
good
to
way, in a
use.
good way.
Yeah, no, like in a good way. They
Yeah.
take a pause and go like, oh, and they kind of like
Yeah.
notice, oh, you're there, this is your spot, or you're, I'll sit over here, or I'll do something over
Yeah.
here, and stop crowding in. So it's just
Right.
it's really nice.
It is. It's very, very nice. So you're going to get an On Guard, you're going to get a Deep Blue, you're going to get a Cassia. These are the ones that you're buying in the BOGO box. In addition to that, we have this golden child over here known as Roman Chamomile. Roman Chamomile is a powerhouse oil. It's one of those oils that we're just excited that we even get to have it as a pure oil. It is incredibly supportive in so many ways for so many people. I always think of it as, wonderful for hormone balance, for rest, for sleep, for emotional balance. It has an incredible aroma. It is a very gentle oil. It's one that, I think honestly, this one as an oil itself would make a beautiful gift to be able to give to someone. Oh, I thought that there was a typo on there. Sorry. So yeah, I mean, to be able to get this is one that even for us with our 25% off, this is a $48 bottle of oil. So to be able to get this for $14 just blows my mind. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think for a lot of people, this is going to be one of the big reasons why they're just like, how do I not get this box? How do I not save, so much money on this incredible oil? And if this is another great way too, that maybe you've seen the cost of it and you haven't gone ahead and added it to your collection. BOGO boxes are the way to go to be able to do so, right?
Yeah.
Joan, you said you were just about out. So what have you been using your
I am just about out. And this goes almost every night into my overnight bedside diffuser.
Right.
We all know, right? You see chamomile teas and, it is very calming and it's just gorgeous. You don't need much of it, right? Just a couple of drops is lovely. And it is very, very relaxing. So you can add this, like if you have chamomile tea bags, the way I do when I'm adding oils to my tea bags, is if I'm using tea bags, is I'll put a drop on the bag, let it sort of soak into the bag a little bit, and then I steep my tea. If I'm making a tea or I use a number of faux coffees during the day that are non-caffeine herbal based, put a drop on that before it steeps. So that's why I use it that way. You can have an extra boost to a chamomile tea. You can give a lovely floral edge to, say, a lemon tea, whatever you like. So I'll drink it. It's also, and Diana, I don't want to step on her toes. She's the queen of our skincare. We all adhere to her skincare regimes and we ask her for advice, but you can make a really, really lovely facial steam out of this with, take just a cup, like a teacup, coffee cup, pour it. I would put, a couple of drops, and Diana will correct me, but a couple of drops like in the empty cup first, and then pour boiling water in, and then take a towel and drape over your face and just let that steam your face, because the chamomile steam on your face is really, really lovely. That's if you're really having trouble sleeping, right? Make yourself some chamomile tea or drink your facial steam after you've steamed your face. I mean, if that's all that's in it, it's fine, right? Double duty, why throw it out? And then put some in the diffuser and you will drift right off. Lovely.
That I have never done that with this facial steam. And how flipping easy is that?
It's so much easier. I used to do it with buying dried chamomile flowers, right?
Yeah.
But this is easier, right? And it's more, I don't know, I get more out of it. And depending on where you're getting your dried chamomile flowers, what's on them, what was used, whatever, you don't want other stuff. So this, you're getting just really beautiful, because you want something really, really pure. If you're going to open your pores and take it in, or take it internally, right? You don't want other stuff that might have crept into commercial things that you might buy.
Especially with steam. Yeah. Because steam is the most, absorbent way.
Yeah. Because your pores will open up and it'll go right in. This is another lovely one. Like if you get your simplest holiday gifts, get the BOGO box and get a few of either the lotion or the unscented body butter, right?
Yes.
Mix some drops in and you can quickly make a bunch of beautiful gifts.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Imagine too, if you could get some little or not 5 ml, the little tiny bottles. What are they, like 1 and 2 ml?
Oh, the dram, sort of dram bottles.
Little drams. Yeah. And just add 15 drops, and then give a little box of tea and a pretty little teacup. With that little tied on with a little bow to, a special person in your life. They could have great skin and sleep well.
Yes. Brilliant.
And you've made this lovely little gift for them, right? I mean, how fun would that be? I think it's just this is the one that's kind of like an anchor. Yeah, they gave us the anchor with this one, right?
Yeah.
Miss Diana.
It took me a while to get it because of the price point, right? And then once I did, I was like, I'm just having it.
Yeah. Miss Diana, what do you have for us to share on our Roman chamomile?
Oh, so many things. So, this is definitely a toolbox must, okay? Because it is so gentle. It is the gentlest. It's beautiful floral. You can do it in a bathtub, like take a little really relaxing bath, like just take me away from all that stress, any of that stuff that's really just making you, like just finish up a week and really go yes, I am. Now is rest time for me. I'm just gonna it's Friday night bath time, and then you're not gonna see me for a while, people. I'm just down for the count, so that's lovely. Plus it is great for anything. This is great in your toolbox because it's so gentle. Any kind of skin of any age can use this to be calmed, to feel better of anything that's irritating or itching, or it just really is a calming, soothing. It's great for redness. It's great for that double feeling of soothing. Yes, that it's saying soothing the senses, but it just really, it smells amazing. A little bit goes a super long way. You could even give somebody a little diluted roller of this, and that'll be great for their skin, to calm any kind of thing that happens and just to smell amazing. So this would be a great gift in terms of a roller, either of these the Floral Love diffuser blend there could make a perfect roller too. So a little 5 ml roller. That's all of those things are florals that are wonderful for skin. So I highly recommend that. And just in general, adding it to your routine, that facial steam, beautiful. Any kind of if you have the hydrating cream and you want to do a super moisturizing mask, put that on with some Roman chamomile in it, and then just kind of lay back and relax for a minute and let it soak in, and really you'll feel that just your skin will plump right back up and you just feel amazing. I love it. In terms of its emotional personality, it's so good. It's one of those ones that really gets deep right away. So discovering your life's purpose. I mean, not allowing the meaningless and the things that don't matter to rule your life. to be able to release that and be into what fulfills you, what brings you that, soul joy and fulfillment, and just feeling that connectedness and support with divine helpers and guides, and also following your spiritual path, and just softening that overactive ego mind, which we have, of like trying to control everything, trying to make everything happen, trying to push the agenda. That is, something we need to back away from, because it's going to happen. Good things are going to happen. It's okay. You don't need to be push, push, push. So, just that confidence that you can live in your purpose, that confidence, empowering, that, so that you can really experience the success and the beauty of that. And I bet you can even, this is like a really nice, gentle thing for the la pups and people too, the
Yeah.
fur babies too.
Absolutely. I think this is such a wonderful, I mean, obviously we feel that way about all of the oils, guys. I can't think of one where I'm like, well, that one sucks. But like, this is such, I know, but I feel like I repeat myself, but I really genuinely feel this way about this oil. I think that this is such a wonderful tool to have in your toolbox to be able to support yourself and your family. I love the way to be able to help even the youngest members of our family, or maybe the furry members of our family, to feel restful and more balanced and more centered. And Diana, I love what you were saying about calming that expectation and ego emotionally with this oil. It's just a fantastic gift to ourselves, as well as in the many ways that we can share it with those we love. We do also have a recipe here, which is going to be a wonderful spray, a room spray. I'm going to just throw out there, I love this one. There's one step okay, beyond gathering the ingredients, but I would totally put this on in my bedding, like over our
Yeah.
bedding. If I had, if my kids were young over their bedding, do a little spritz or a spray over the pillows and the sheets before you make the bed. You can have that life. Like, you can have a life where you are giving yourself a Roman chamomile facial steam, supporting yourself to sleep, and having, a fresh sprayed bed. These are not things that sound like they're from some spa in another country or some, really expensive place. These can be things that you do and have in your own home for $14. Okay. I mean, I just think that it's these little tools, these little things that we can do to support as well as pamper and love upon ourselves, that is so accessible. It's so easy when you have the tools.
And it's a
now,
great gift too.
Yep.
exactly, that's the thing, is this time of year, or even for end of school year, or Mother's Day, or Father's Day, or somebody's birthday, whatever it is, have these tools on hand to be able to put these little things together and gift to someone. Maybe someone who's going through a hard time and needs something to help support rest, or to support their emotions. You have the tools to be able to say, you know what, I'm going to drop something by the house for you on my way to work, or bring it in if it's a coworker, and just put it on their table or desk or something. What a lovely way to just like support your community and the people that you know and love all the time. But right now, when we're all doing that to each other, it's kind of nice too. So yeah, anything to add though, guys, on Roman chamomile, besides that we all love it and want it and going to get more?
It's the oil of spiritual purpose, because I forgot to say that. That's it.
Oh, there we go. Diana, you really got to stop slacking on this stuff. The oil of spiritual purpose. I mean, come on. We all need a little bit more spiritual purpose. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the freebie. So this is one that you're not actually paying for. We're just throwing this in the box for you as an additional oil to round out a lovely 5, because we all kind of like our 5 with our BOGOs. This is Northern Escape. Northern Escape is the woodland blend, and it is everything I've ever wanted doTERRA to make for myself and my heart and my soul to be happy. I mean, look, I like Midnight Forest too. Okay. So I'm that gal over here. I know Joan and I are batting up from the same team with this,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
We are
All the woods all the time.
all the woods all the time. Give me the trees. Make
Throw a
them
little bit of spice in, maybe a tiny bit of floral, and then you're good to go.
Yeah. I got to tell you, if you've never gone on to YouTube, which clearly you have because you're watching this, do a search for Northern Escape doTERRA sourcing and watch the video about how this oil is sourced. And if you don't cry, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, because this made me cry. The way this oil is sourced and how it is literally a closed system of like zero waste, completely sustainable, where they built, how they distill it. And it's all started from this one man who just had this vision of being able to do more. I just think it's absolutely awesome. So check that out if you can. This is all about diffusing, all about supporting your, for me, it's just such a grounding, like, let's just get those feet down with roots growing feeling. And that's what this time of year, we all kind of want to snuggle in. We're going back into like a cocoon mode, right? And this oil is going to support that emotionally. I do want to point out though, you're only able to get this for free in the box. This will not be featured later in the week as a buy one get one, like on the daily buy one get ones. So if you want this for free, you've got to buy the box. And Joan pointed out earlier, even in our regular collection, you can't get it right now, right? It's sold out.
It's currently unavailable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's currently over in the BOGO boxes. So
yeah.
if you want it, you gotta buy the box.
That's it, exactly. Yeah.
So,
I love this oil. I remember when it first came out. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
love it.
Yeah. So Joan, I mean, obviously you're using it aromatically,
Yes.
but like, I mean, why do you like it? What's going on with you in Northern Escape?
Why do I like Northern Escape? Gosh, I don't know. I am definitely team tree, right? I love the woods. I love all the woody, rich, darker aromas. I find them incredibly calming and grounding and soothing. They're almost always trees in my overnight diffuser. If I'm not, if I'm not feeling like I can put a whole blend together myself, I love having blends like this that make it super easy for because I'm usually like a mixologist at my diffuser in the evening, thinking about what I want. There's a little of this, a little of that. I'm like, oh, that sounds good. But if I'm traveling, right, I may not be, especially if I'm flying, I may not have tons of stuff. So one of these blends, Northern Escape, some of the other wonderful blends that we have are terrific to take with you when you travel and take your little portable pilot diffuser, right? And have that, so you have that same sense. And then I've never made it into anything. I've never used it like in a recipe. I just diffuse the heck out of it.
I throw it in our body wash because I just really I mean, like, I love our regular body wash. It is and that's what I use. It's just the regular one. I mean, I use the Midnight Forest one when I have it, but otherwise I just get the regular body wash and I will add some Northern Escape in there. I also like a little rosemary in there. That's also kind of yummy. I'm just throwing that out there, but it is so good. Also beard oil, really, I mean, that is sexy. I'm just gonna say it's so
I think
good.
it'll be great in a lotion too, right?
Oh,
I think it's another great one to put in a lotion. I mean, I love it. It's a great oil.
Yeah, it's wonderful. You can do so much with it. Miss Diana, what you got for us?
So this one, because it has all these wonderful oils in it that are trees, this is terrific for the hair. This is lovely for hair. So if you happen to be putting on some stuff on your hair, some product there on your hair, just go ahead and add this to it as well. Or just put it on your fingertips and just do a little massage, a little scalp massage with the Northern Escape. It's wonderful because it's already pre-diluted in a way that's not going to be like anything super strong. You know, where, you know, and also who doesn't like the tingly scalp feeling? That's amazing. So yes, use it that way. It's terrific. In a scrub, it's terrific in like you said, a lotion for the feet, for the knees. This is just a really grounding and beautiful oil that is kind of like bringing the forest to you, right? So a little bit of therapeuticness in that sense of forest therapy you're having. And so you know, when you are using Northern Escape, you can think about kind of decluttering, kind of releasing stuff. You can clear chaos with this energetically. It's terrific in a room spray or just try to, when you're trying to clear out that the smell of mustiness from being indoors so much, you know. And so and then of course those trees are great for respiratory too. So and also the trees are great, the like Siberian fir and black spruce and, you know, frankincense, all those are really great for if you have a little bit of you know, like the joint issues in the cold and you want to like calm that down. These are terrific for that. So emotionally, it's the oil of stable transitions. And so, you know, if you're looking to you know, have more motivation, more inspiration, strength, wisdom, you know, you're going to be able to use these to redefine and like up level yourself. You're going to anchor, you know, yourself with these, root yourself so that you're not trying to escape that distraction. Like you're not trying to distract yourself. You're going to just go through the growth as opposed to being distracted from it because you're grounded with these. And you know, just slowing down that pace, conserving your energy, just really shifting away from those unrealistic expectations or hypercritical judgment of people's success or your own success and failure, and just really unearthing what your values are, your accomplishments, your legacy, your purpose, to really encourage you to be rooted in who you are as opposed to being blown around by the winds of what's happening outside and getting worried about all these different things that really aren't your thing that you need to stress about, right? And so just ignoring the world's distorted messages. So just surrendering to your spiritual and your natural self and just getting that stability for, you know, with that comes with wisdom and grace. So all of these, it's just a really wonderful oil to just help you to restore and regroup. And you know, terrific. This would be terrific for the equinox and like any of your like planning for the new, you know, what's coming new. This would be a terrific thing to really like get diffusing and get experiencing and really go through your, you know, your end of year ritual or whatever. It's a terrific way to really just get grounded and go through that and help yourself to come out stronger.
Absolutely. I mean, clearly this is just a powerhouse blend. Gosh, after all the emotional stuff, I'm like, well, no wonder I like this so much. You know, I mean, gosh, I will say I love this one. And I like, you know, any of the tree oils, I think also are really good. You know, again, we make our cleaners, anything that we use to clean our home, because we really do a non-toxic home. I love our Abode collection. If you've never looked into the Abode collection of cleaners, they are absolutely wonderful. But in general, you know, I like to also have things kind of have a different scent and different things. The Northern Escape in any of your cleaners, oh, it is so nice. It just has that, like, you feel like, yeah, it's really good and clean, and you know, that releasing that and decluttering and all of those things that Diana was talking about, like, fit right into that. And that must be why.
I forgot.
Why?
I forgot one thing. So for the winter break, when you've got people at home and again, and they're just restless, right? This is really helpful to calm that restlessness, to be able to like not be so crazy with the screens, not be so crazy with, you know, all the EMF energy that's kind of out there with the devices and the texting and the, you know, all that kind of stuff, like all the different things going off all the time. This really helps you to ground. And so this would be great to diffuse during that winter break to get people to kind of decompress.
Yeah. Use the time to decompress as opposed to, you know, yeah, that's a really great tip, especially with people who have like kids coming home from college or on break from school or, you know, just family in general, right? All the family stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the 5 oils that we have that will be in your box. The box itself is $140, but with the box you're going to get 10 oils. No, we do not know what the other 5 are yet. That will reveal itself on the daily as each oil is. We don't even know what oil is the oil of the day tomorrow, as far as I know. I don't know. And you know, so it could be On Guard, it could be Deep Blue, it could be any of them. And then it will again be partnered with a totally different oil, not one of the 5 that you already know about, a different oil. And so by the time you get everything that is in your box, you're going to have 10 totally different oils. So this is really just the smartest way to take your little toolbox to the next level. And by far the smartest way to get set up with your own account. So we're going to switch gears here and talk about the things we know even more about, which is how to do this the smartest way for you. Okay. Can you get it retail? Yes, you can. Are you going to pay a ton more money? Yes, you are. Do you have to buy it retail in order to get the super discount? No, you don't. You don't even have to have a membership yet. Or I you know, the word membership to me sounds weird because I feel like with a membership, there's like some sort of requirement involved. Like I have to do something. It's not, it's just setting up an account. That verbiage to me is outdated, but it's setting up an account. When you set up your account with doTERRA, you are automatically going to get the 25% off every time you place an order for the next year. And you're going to get shipping benefits depending on how you order, right? To start off with how to BOGO here, we have our little do not have an account, and also an LRP member. These are sort of like levels, if you will, of, you know, how you order your doTERRA. If you don't have an account, the best thing to do, honestly, is reach out to us. You can email us and we will simply send you a quick link. You click the link, it'll have the BOGO box in it. It'll have this, it'll already have your little membership in it or your account set up in it. And you just click that and you check out. And it's that easy. It's the $140 plus tax, and I think you get free shipping. So yeah, that's it, right? Done. No more to think about. Anything to add to that one, guys? I don't think so, right? Like those people, that's all they got to do. Get the quick link, click the link, buy your box. You automatically get a year of 25% off with doTERRA. That's it. Having an account. I already have an account. Diane has an account. Joan has an account. A lot of my friends have an account. A lot of my family has accounts. But for those of us who have an account, we're going to just sign into our account. We're going to add the BOGO box to our cart. And this is what's really important. We're going to process it immediately. We're not going to wait or let it sit there because they might sell out. So you're going to just click process now, and you're going to get your box sent out to you very much in the same way like the people who don't have an account. There is a limit to 5 boxes per account, just as a heads up, or even if you're a retail, you still can only have 5. Then we get to LRP member, and this is where there's a little bit more information because we get points. And I get 30%, and I know Miss Diana gets 30%, and I know Miss Joan gets 30%. And right now I'm going to go with 28. What is that? 32. How many points are we getting? 14, 14, 14.
Let's see.
32. Yeah. No, 42. We're getting 42. 42
Okay.
points. So 42 points of free oils that I can get, or free product that I can get next month. Typically, not always, but typically the point to dollar ratio when talking about oils is equal. Just the most simple way of describing it. So next month I can get $42 of oils added to my order however I want, or 3 months from now, or 5 months from now, however, whenever I choose to use them. I can bank them or do whatever. That's the beauty of LRP. But today, the 15th of November, if you go ahead, if you haven't already placed your LRP for this month, which is your loyalty rewards order, if you do it today and you click process now, you are going to want to add a small, and we're going to talk in a minute about some ideas for the small thing to add to it. You're going to want to add a small little, like a lip balm or whatever to it. The reason for that is because it has to be able to reoccur next month. I promise we'll talk to you about how to make that not happen, but nonetheless, you're going to be able to get your free clove as well, because this month, the free oil of the month, if you order by the 15th, is a bottle of clove. You're going to hit process now, and boom, you've got points and you're good to go. So, Joan,
Yes.
I'm asking, I'm going to, because Joan is our LRP goddess. So Joan, I really like Diana's idea of starting a new LRP and then kind of having that float for the week in case you want to add some one-off oils during the week. But what kind of tips besides being sure people delete that cart? How can you describe it better than I just did, please?
Well, because I'm just over here playing around.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you, you do not need to add a small item.
Dang.
You do not.
Okay.
It's not telling me what it's going to change to once the BOGO boxes are gone, but you do not need to. You can process now with
the process now button is lit up for you.
The process now button is lit up for me.
Well, yeehaw.
Yeah, so you do not need to do it. So that's where we are with that.
That's an update. That's a new thing, guys, because typically in the past you have always had to add something. So
Yeah.
doTERRA has streamlined this process for us and made it even easier. Thank you. See, this is why Joan is the goddess of LRP.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So what you can do, I mean, if you forget, I mean, the easiest way, and actually I do it sort of generally the same way that Diana does, depending on when I'm going to order the LRP box, is I will create a new LRP, right? So there's that click underneath your existing. So many of us have multiple LRP orders during the month. So I'm going to scroll down there, click on my new. I'm going to add, you're going to choose your date. So here's a quick tip for you too. If you want to do it today, if you have not yet gotten your clove for the month, you're going to, when you set up the new LRP order, it's going to tell you to pick a date. It's not going to let you pick today. It's going to make you pick tomorrow and beyond. But don't worry, because when you hit process now, that means that that order will go through today and you will see the clove show up on there, right? So if you do that today, tomorrow you're not going to get the clove because it's the end of the day on the 15th for any of the product of the month. And then from there, you could let it ride, keep that LRP, it'll reset to reorder a month from now, right? So you've got some time to play with. And then you can watch during the week to see if you want to just go in, edit, add that day's BOGO. If you want extras of any of the pairings as they come out, you can add those in. If you decide later in the week and it's still available, you want another box because that's going to get you the best bang for the money, do it again. Process now. and you'll get another one. And then at the end of the week, right, when you're done on Saturday or Sunday, just go in there. You'll have to click on, update products and then scroll down to the bottom. And there's a link to delete that order just so that you don't accidentally have something come through, because they'll put some kind of kit on there that's equivalent to that amount of PV money, etc. So if you're not ready for it, be aware. Yeah. And if you know, if you have questions about what do you want to call it, manipulating, massaging, maximizing your LRP, let me know. I play with mine all the time.
Maximizing. I like that one. That's a really good one.
Maximize.
And you know, the beauty too is, what if you're a member right now, but you're not on LRP? You can just go ahead and all you do is click a button that says create an LRP. Like, you don't have to be currently on LRP to get this wonderful benefit. You're going to get free shipping. You're going to get, or you get like shipping, like reimbursed in points. Or you get free,
or you get free,
you're going to get free shipping actually because of the total. Yeah.
You get free shipping.
Yeah, you're going to get your free shipping. You're going to get your points. I mean, you'll be, if you don't currently have an LRP, you're going to get 10% back next month in points. You can do all of that. And then after the fact, later down the road, if you decide you don't want an LRP, you just cancel it. You know, it's that simple. If you do want to have an LRP, like you got that and you were kind of like, hey, like literally, if you do it today on the 15th, you'll also get the clove.
Yeah.
Like, that's really exciting for people. So that's, if those are for people who already had an account starting at the beginning of this month. So if you just signed up, you won't get the clove, but but for people who are signing up, or who are activating an LRP as current members, you're going to be good to go, and you can do that. So you have a lot of options. And I know that it can be a little bit like, wait, okay, that's why just email us and we'll, you know, you can call me, or you can call Joan, or you can call Diana. And, you know, we'll give you our number and we'll help you to answer all of your questions, or do it through chat, whatever works better for you. It can be as simple as, hey, here's the link. You click the link, you check out, done. You know, or if you have some questions that you would like clarification on, that's what we're here for. That's what we do, is help people to maximize what they're doing, and to help them to find the right oils, the right tools to support what their needs are for themselves and their family. So I think this is really wonderful. It's really easy. I'm so excited about the fact that people can get a free account with this box, and that we don't even have to add an additional thing to LRPs. That is so cool. I love that. It's so cool. doTERRA is really trying hard to streamline things. I think that, you know, there was a time when we all liked the little, like, oh, this and that, and like play with this and everybody these days are just like, look, you know, just tell me what the heck. And like they, you know, I mean, really, right? Now we have that, right? They're really streamlining it and making it just so much more straightforward and easy for all of us. Heck, we're going to be, all of us three, we won't have a job, because what we do is help people make it all make sense. But I'm okay with doTERRA helping all of us make it easier, right? So 5 oils. We're going to find out what the other 5 are each day, starting tomorrow, Wednesday, Wednesday the 16th, because, you know, it messes me up when they don't start these things on a Monday. I got to tell you, for the whole week, I'm a mess, the whole week. But each day a new one will be announced. Those, you can buy the BOGO box any day of the week as long as it's still in stock. However, it's very important that I let you know something. Tomorrow or tonight at midnight, when they announce midnight Mountain Time, I think it is, when they announce the oil of the day, it is of that day. You will not be able to get the Wednesday oil on Thursday. You can
unless you get the box.
Unless you get the box, right? But I'm saying, like, if you only want to do one oil and get that, so please, I cannot tell you how many people reach out and say, oh, I put it on my LRP, and no, you have to hit process now. The process now is key, because that special is only valid for the 24 hours of that day. Yeah. So please be aware of that. And I can tell you right now, as much as we will try our best to move all the things to help you out, we have zero ability to change the fact that you didn't hit process now and get it. I don't have any access to a way to fix that for you. So once it's gone, it's gone.
Yep. I mean, and then what you'll be left with is just the buy one in your order, which might be nice, might be an all you want, but you're not going to get one unless you process now.
Absolutely. Yeah. So guys, what are you most excited about in this box, or maybe not even in the box, but just of BOGO week, or this type of this BOGO that we have going on right now? What's got you the most jazzed up? Joan, you're already on my screen, so I'm going to go to you first.
The most jazzed up for me is Roman chamomile,
Mhm.
probably because it's an oil I love and use all the time. And it's it was already, about to go on my list to buy in the extremely near future. So I'm delighted about that. That's probably the one I'm most excited about. Everything else I've got, but as I think about holiday DIYs and the fact that I am, if it all holds true, taking next week off and might be able to have some time to make some things, that's sort of exciting. So, okay, so like where I have some extras right now, and so could make some DIYs immediately before my box arrives, then my box replenishes, right? At a fantastic price. It's just a killer price. You can't beat it. These are great oils. Go in and look. I think Roman chamomile is the biggest oil in the list, but these are some great oils. And I think it's nice that we're moving a little bit away. While we all like really exclusive oils and oils that you might use for one or two things, right?
Yeah.
It's really nice to have a box and be able to get the value on oils that you're going to use all the time. They are already in your rotation. You know how to use them. You may find some new ways to use them, but they're oils that are in your toolkit that you rely on for your own health and wellness all the time at a great price.
Absolutely. When you were speaking just now, I realized I do need to clarify one thing. We've been saying over and over that the oils will be $14 an oil. That's only in the box. So if you don't buy the box, when you on Roman chamomile day, in other words, like maybe tomorrow is the day that Roman chamomile is buy one, get one. The buy one on the Roman chamomile will be $48, and you will get probably another oil of equal value for free. So
Or
just
two.
want to clarify that. Yeah, or two.
Because Roman chamomile could be the one that's the buy one, get two day.
Which
we don't know.
awesome.
We don't know.
So exciting.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to clarify. I don't want people
That's a
calling me
good point.
like, you said it was no, only in the box.
Only in the box.
The box is the best deal, right?
Yeah.
Diana, what are you fired up about, either from a family perspective, an oil perspective, a teacher perspective? What's got you excited about this box?
I love the to be able to save so much money and to stock up. I do have a back stock, and I like to know that if I am turning to, because I use them for emotionally for any kind of wellness situation that needs to be handled. I mean, they are my toolbox for life. And so I like to have that back stock, and I like to be able to, save my, brother, or save my mother, save my kids with just like, here, take this with you and do this with it. And, and just have it there, just ready to go to help them. And to help me. So you just don't know. And I like to make sure I'm ready, no matter what. So it's
Always
just a happy
prepared.
time.
Always prepared is Diana. She's prepared for anything that might come up. Yeah.
Sorry, I lost connection for a moment there. I think I'm back. Am I back?
You're
Yes.
back. You're a little pixelated, but you're back.
Hey, I can stay pixelated. I'm okay with that. It helps with my skin. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to fix this, but you guys go ahead and wrap up your thoughts, and then I'll jump in with mine, because I need to fix this and I don't want to hold up anything.
I love to DIY too, so that's going to help me with my supplies. I DIY everything, right? I have I have my dish soap, my dishwasher detergent, my laundry detergent, my like everything, any room spray, any spray of any kind, anything for skin, anything for body, anything for discomfort and aches, anything for tummy, anything for the cold and flu season. That's coming from my oil stash. So I
Yeah.
like to be ready to have it all right there and just like go to town, get all my DIYs done, get it all labeled and get it accessible to my family and to me whenever I need it. So that's what I love about being able to stock up with my BOGO box.
Yeah. Hopefully I'm okay now.
You seem
Okay.
okay.
Thank you. I mean, you know, it's always a question, but I'm really excited about the idea that people can get set up with an account with this BOGO box, especially because first off, the price point is really great. You're going to get some really valuable oils. Having Deep Blue, because as soon as you try Deep Blue, you're gonna be like, oh, well, okay, now I know, right? It's one of those instant, you know, relief type oils, but also On Guard. Having On Guard in your toolkit is hugely important. And so having these oils and then whatever we're going to have come down the line, I love that we've got a great blend in here that's going to be like a diffuser blend with the Northern Escape. You've got Cassia, which is just everything you wanted for the holiday season, like Diana said with the DIYs. I just think that value is so wonderful that you're going to get 10 oils for $140, including setting up an account for 25% off for the next year. I don't know that we've ever had it be that low.
Yeah.
Where you get 10 oils,
Right.
right? I've never seen that. And so I'm really excited for people who have kind of been on the fence, or maybe the financial hurdle felt a little bit like, I really hope the BOGO box lasts a few days so that people have the ability to see some of the other oils that are coming, because I understand sort of not knowing, you don't want fluff. I can tell you, it's not like on the day you get Roman chamomile, it's not going to be a $10 oil that's paired with it. It's going to be in that range of equal value. But I understand being like, I don't know what they are, you know? So I hope it lasts a couple days, because typically this is what happens. 2 to 3 days in, people start calling or texting going, I need this box, you know? And it's like, you better hope it's not sold out.
Yeah.
because you're out of luck, because that Monday typically, or that Tuesday, oil's gone, right? You can only get it now in the box. So anyway, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for people who haven't even started this journey yet to have such an affordable gateway to get on board with all of the wonderful things that they can do and use for their oils, and you know, gifts. I'm excited for gifts.
Yes.
Anyway, so thank you all so much. Thank you, Miss Joan and Miss Diana. We will put all of our contact information in the description box, as well as updating each day what the special of the day is. I got to tell you though, the easiest way to know these things, I mean, maybe you are, or maybe you aren't on Facebook, but if you are, join our Facebook groups, because we have, and we'll send you that information, you know, like literally just send you the link, but because that's the easiest way to find out everything, and honestly to access a treasure trove of recipes, ideas, videos, and the sort. So I think that would be the smartest way to go. But thank you all, and happy BOGO week, right?
Yay.
Hopefully we all come through with a whole bunch of new free yummy oils, right?
Yes.
Anything to add, ladies?
Go get your BOGO box.
Yep.
Get it. I gotta find the box. Okay, here we are. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.